Hey folks, it's a Friday night and no, I'm not in a club for once. Instead, I'm here in Sepang circuit for a Volkswagen night track day. So the folks at Volkswagen have kindly arranged us a slot where we get to experience Sepang circuit at night behind the wheel of a Golf GTI, and I'm going to take you through it.
Well, there was much fanfare here indeed, more than the usual press event per se. Besides us journos, members from the VW Club Malaysia were invited for this special session too. Despite it all though, it wasn't until the pre-drive safety briefing that we discovered we were only going to drive half the track with just 3 laps. Bummer. But in the interest of finding out how driving in Sepang at night was like, we soldiered on anyways. So, here goes.
So if you ask me, excuse the chatter, if you ask me, Sepang's south side, which is where we are, is probably the most technically challenging side of things, and here we are tackling turn 9. Oh, just before we came in here it rained a little bit, so the road's a bit damped, and I'm keeping all the electronic assists on. So we just cleared 10, going into 11. The lights, you know, if there's not much glare, if anything, they're doing their jobs right. They're lighting up the track, all the important bits where all the apex and entry points are, and braking points, they were lit. Now coming down through the final bits of SIC, which is where turn 13 and 14 are. And we're going to start our hot lap, or half a hot lap. Here we are racing down the main straight, the back straight, sorry. And honest to God, it doesn't look too bad. Again, I'm actually very impressed at how well lit all the braking, clipping points and apexes are with the new lights. So kudos to Sepang on that. And good God, the road is slippery. I wish you could see how slippery it is, because quite a number of us journos have been slipping out into the gravel and grass. I'm just doing my best to keep the car in line, keeping all the electronics on. It's a whole different experience altogether. Right then, one last jaunt before we have to call it a day. God damn, it's slippery. Thank God the electronics are on. Oh, by the way, how does the GTI feel like? Superb, especially when you let it loose on track like this. So, well, it's only half a lap. Even though it's only half a lap, it's still a very good first taste of Sepang. Lost the back there a bit, but traction and stability control doing their jobs here. But yeah, even in a half-track form, a night track day in Sepang can be fun, especially when it's slightly damp like this. Tires are struggling a little bit, but you know, I'm just glad that everything is working fine. So overall, Sepang circuit at night, something that needs to be done if you're an avid track day warrior. And I'm just glad I got to do this on 4 wheels. Hopefully in the near future I get to do this on 2 wheels as well. Right, there you have it. Sepang circuit, well, half of which, but at night and behind the wheel of a fast car like the Golf GTI. It's as pretty as you could imagine it to be. Find out more about this experience on our website very, very soon. Until then, I'm signing off.